And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill today, Cade Povich. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Pitch, 706.
And here it comes. Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swings through that one for strike two. On the ground at first, and it goes just foul. That one the other way. He's got it. One away. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
The pitch. Bounce to the left side. Mateo on to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the second baseman, Brandon.
2 outs, base is empty. Lau at the plate.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Tampa Bay 0. Orioles coming up. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And towing the slab in this one, Tyler Alexander. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Ahmed Rosario, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And another ball. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. There's a strike. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Jorge Mateo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Alexander, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. 0-1 down. Bunting for a hit. Boots it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
This was the perfect spot to drop the bat for a hit. I mean, he used his bat as a tool up there to direct the ball exactly where he wanted it to go and look smooth doing it at the same time. Really well done. And the defense right there stood no chance.
Here's Juan Soto, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a monster season. 0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The pitch. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. His 29th of the season. The Orioles strike first. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. At the belt and fires. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Already 3 runs across in the frame. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Not even close there. And it's 2-2. Goes down looking.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Just missed. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Right through there for a strike. That's a strike. Going to count 1-2. On the ground to short, Caminero. He's in there. And at first, here's the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Fastball for a strike. Alexander, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. And a pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
Liner, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And now the center fielder, Heston Kjerstad.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
In the air, right center. This is mashed. Way back and gone. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tyler Alexander departs, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Now on the mound for the Rays, number 48.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
One down. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One out, base is empty. That catches the top part of the zone, and a count 1-1. And another ball. Slice to right. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting done.
Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, you're not like completely aware because you're really focusing on your approach. But I think when you know about a team and how they can be sloppy and as it plays out in a ball game, you're more intent on saying with 2 strikes, I got to make sure that I put the ball in play. Because even if I don't get a knock, there's a chance they commit an error and it leads to us scoring more runs. Waste no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Ahmed Rosario digs in now. Singled and scored his first time. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And there's a ball. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Garrett Clevenger up and loosening in the pen. Man at second. And it's fouled away. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. I bring it to you live with no delay. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins pushes it foul.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Junior Caminero. First pitch misses. Swings through that one for strike one.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Kicks and fires. Caught him looking for the K. Man at first. And next is the designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
There's the strike. And that one fouled off. Ground ball, could be 2. Urias to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 6, the Rays nothing. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jorge Mateo now. Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And that one clips the corner.
0-2 is the count.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And into the box for Baltimore, Juan Soto. That one's in there. That's strike 1. The Orioles up big in this one. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground to first. And foul ball. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
The first baseman, number 6.
2 outs, base is empty. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Caught looking his first time up. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Got him. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
On to the third inning, and here's the rookie catcher, Diego Cartaya. The pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And now it's Jose Siri. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Rays with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And the pitch. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Next offering is downstairs. And the pitch. That one drilled left field. Rosario brings it in.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 21. Johnny DeLuca.
Man at first. Now up for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Foul ball.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Just missed.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. That one missed.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
In the dirt, runner holds, and it's a full count. Man at first, one away. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Swing and a ball popped up. He's got it, and that'll do it. One left for Tampa, still up against a 6-0 deficit. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. The line to kick the pitch. Way outside. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
And another ball.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
The 2-2 on the way. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Orioles in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Up and in, now 2-0. Rutschman aboard here at first with nobody out. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted to center field, and it drops in. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now, and he's out easily. So next to hit for Baltimore. Heston Kjerstad. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Time called. Chance to collect. Himself down 0-2. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. And now Jordan Westburg. He's 0 for 1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Goes to third. In there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. John Birdie at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and he just misses. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. In comes the runner from third. It's 7-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Ahmed Rosario, the next to hit for the Orioles. First offering, and it just misses. Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the last half of the third.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Righty to the plate. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around third. One run across. Another comes in to score. It's 9-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering way upstairs. Mateo tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he offered at it. Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe. So 2 on with 2 away. Juan Soto, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's already homered in this game. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Rosario, the runner at third. Mateo at first, 2 out of the inning. Line drive, and that's just foul. Two on, 2 outs. That missed by a lot. 1-2 the count. And down on strikes he goes. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Orioles 9, the Rays nothing. Start of the 4th at the plate. Josh Smith. The wind of the pitch. Rocketed out towards right center. Base hit, and the leadoff man aboard. And now it's Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Lau measures 5 feet 10 inches, 30 years old now. There's a swing and a drive. Gone! That'll fire up the dugout. His 21st of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Hoskins takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-1 now. And that one clips the corner. And another ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Mateo sends it to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Caminero at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Up the middle. Nice grab. Over to first. In there safely. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play. And we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And takes low for ball 1. Down the line. Soto really on his horse for it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Struck him out swinging. Snuck the fastball by him.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Next offering upstairs. And a foul ball. Caminero off of first with 2 away. Pitch misses. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 9-2 ball game. Back now at Oriole Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ryan Mountcastle. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Adley Rutschman now at the plate. 1 for 2. Inside, just missed. That misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And another ball. And there's the automatic. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And he walked him.
Up next is
Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one misses. Ball 1. The Orioles up big in this one here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Headed down the line. DeLuca. Long run on his horse. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact.
In the air to left center, Palacios. Under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. And the Orioles leave one, but they still lead it 9-2. Ready now for the fifth inning. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri.